Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new. Today I thought I would do a makeup tutorial. Haven't done one in a while and I've been getting a lot of comments on my previous videos, on my most recent videos, better saying, where I'm wearing a bold lip. So I thought I would recreate that look. Is very simple and it's something that I actually really like, especially now that the weather is changing completely. Like, it's really cold here in the UK, especially here in London. It's about 15 degrees right now and it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling really cold. But I love this weather for bolder lips. Still very simple makeup. If you are new to my channel, less is more for me. Although I apply a lot of products, I tend to just enhance what I already have instead of masking my skin. So without that being said, let's get started. First step is to moisturize my under eye, and this is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream that I've been using for a few years now. Really love it. My second step is to moisturize my face, and this cream that I've been using again for quite a few years is from Bobbi Brown. It's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is a moisturizer and cream at the same time. You don't need a lot, especially if you have combination to oily skin like myself, but I just love it. It really smooths out the skin, smells amazing, and my skin feels wonderful after. Step number 3 is to apply SPF. Mine is almost finished. I will try and get everything that I can from this little tube, but it's literally finished. I can barely get anything out, but I need to go and get more. But this is the SPF I've been using. It's SPF 50 and I apply this every day, even if I don't step out of the house. It moisturizes my skin because this is a moisturizer and SPF together, but it works really well for my skin as well. Next, I'm going to apply my primer. This is the Benefit Professional. Again, I've been using this for quite some time and I really like it. It really helps to smooth out texture on the skin, and I tend to apply it mostly on my T-zone because that's where I have a little bit more texture. I have really large pores and this helps to minimize that. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of Corrector. This one is by Bobbi Brown and I have it in the shade Peach. If I forget to mention any of the shades, I'll link everything below anyway for you guys. I tend to just apply a little bit on the inner corner of my eye because that's where I need a little bit of help. I have a little bit of discoloration and this product really helps me look a little bit more brighter. Now moving on to foundation, I'm using my Dior Backstage Face&Body foundation that I love so much. I've been using this now for the past 3 months or so, or almost 3 months, and I just love the coverage and the finish that this foundation gives me. Shade, I think it's W3, and it matches me really, really well. It's long wearing, like long wearing, no lie. I wear this every time, for example, I go shopping and I wear my mask, and although it does transfer a little bit, several hours after of wearing the mask, my foundation is still on my face. So it's super long wearing. You just have to set it. Although it's self-setting, I still set it just because I have combination to oily skin and I want my foundation to last me a little bit longer. Next, I'm moving on to concealer. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Cover Concealer and I love this. I've been using this for almost 2 years now and I really like how long wearing it is. I don't know about you guys, but I always have problems with my concealers disappearing underneath my eyes. And although it happens to every single concealer, with this one, it actually stays longer than any other concealer I've ever used. Another trick that I like to use with my concealer is just to apply a little bit here and this will brighten up this area as well, which is really nice. It will lift the eye. And then I'll use a beauty sponge and just tap that in. And to set my entire face, I use the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which comes in this container right here. So I'm just going to put a lot of powder right here. I don't know if you guys can see, because I use this to set my under eye, but I don't want to bake. I just want to put enough powder in these areas, and then I'm going to blend it in with my sponge straight away. I find that by doing this with this powder, and I waited so long to buy this powder, it really sets everything beautifully into the skin. And the more you use the sponge, the more natural that powder that you applied will look. It will just fuse, blend in with your foundation and your concealer. Next, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Natural. I love this. It's my first time using a Bobbi Brown bronzer, and I just love it because it really gives a natural finish on the skin. And the shade, I remember when I was looking for this bronzer, I kept telling them I need something that just gives me a natural contour or warmth to my face. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing too much. So this shade was a good match. So my next step is going to be my brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. And I like to follow the natural shape of my brows and just enhance them. I have sparse brows, so I really need a little bit of help in that department just to make them look a little bit more fuller at the end. Now I'm going to move on to my eyes, and on my eyes I tend not to put a lot. I don't feel like I want to wear eyeshadow recently, so I tend to just apply liner. This one is the 24-hour tattoo liner from Maybelline in the shade Brown, and then I'll apply mascara. For mascara, I'm going to be applying my Maybelline The Falsies. This is my favorite mascara from the drugstore. I love it so much. It really does the job. It's super affordable, and it's very comparable to some of the high-end mascaras that I've tried. So now I'm going to move on to blush. I'm using a cream blush by Bobbi Brown called Powder Pink, and I love it because I can wear this both on my cheeks, on my eyelids, and on my lips. Although they don't advertise this to be used on your eyelids, I use it anywhere I want. And I love the shade. It just gives me a natural flush. And for those of you who may have combination to oily or very oily skin, I feel like this cream blush, it's one of those that don't make you look oily. It just gives you a really nice sheen to the skin without looking oily at all. And I like to come to the center of my face like this. I don't know, it just makes it look even more natural. So I'm going to apply just a little bit more. And to top up the sheen a little bit more, I'm using another product from Bobbi Brown. This is a shimmer brick in Sunset Pink. I think this was a limited edition, but they do have something very similar. And I just tap it a little bit over the top just to set that cream and enhance the sheen. Always get mascara on my eyelids, and I'll wait till it completely dries so I can take it off. Okay, so now we're going to be moving to the lips, and I use two products, one by MAC and the other one is by Bobbi Brown. I'm going to first line my lips with a pencil in the shade Dervish. I use this for many lipsticks that I have, but if I'm going to do a bold lip, I tend to go for this one because it's a little bit more natural. It's a little bit darker than my natural lip shade, but it does work really well with the other lip product from Bobbi Brown. So next I'm going to be using the Art Stick by Bobbi Brown in the shade English Rose. I get a lot of questions about this lip color. It's called English Rose. I tried looking on the website. I couldn't find it, but they do have a very similar shade to this, so I'll link it below for you guys. I really love it. This is very long wearing, and the size that I have here is like a travel size. I got it in you know, like one of those gift sets, and I love it. So here is the finished look with my favorite bold lip. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, not only give this video a good thumbs up, also comment below letting me know what is your favorite bold lip color, and if you think it's suitable for different skin tones. Make sure to add the brand and the shade that you're using so we can check it out. I feel like bold lips are so nice in the fall season, but they don't work for every skin tone, so it's very important to share below your skin tone and if you think it's going to work on other people. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.